something that a lot of my friends know about me is that I don't like conflict, right? Like that is not it's not my bent. Growing up, I had a very fiery temper, and I saw just physically the destruction that would end up leaving, and so I've had this whole mindset that if I enter into conflict, if there's any sort of tension, friction, it leads to me losing my cool. Stuff gets broken, stuff gets said, things are damaged, both physically and otherwise. And so for that reason, I've been very averse to conflict outside of Caveman.
Yeah, I was going to say every Ring of Fire competitor disagrees.
Dude, I tell you, it's like it's the weekend that I get to just willingly step into violence with a bunch of other guys.
I love it.
That are doing the same thing.
Yep.
But it's one of those things that I honestly I have avoided for quite a while. And one of the kind of leading questions that y'all had sent was, what's one of the most caveman things you've done in a while? And I've had to step into confrontation with people quite close to me and have just some really hard conversations that are not comfortable for any of us. But what God is showing me is that He's made us for the purpose, for one, of speaking truth and also of showing love. And we have to do both of those, and they're not exclusive of each other. They're dependent on each other. And what I'm in the middle of learning is that I cannot show love and I cannot speak truth unless I am confronting. And like I said, it's not something that I enjoy by any means. Tyler Golson, who you all know, he and I were kind of walking through something with a mutual friend years ago.
He does not mind
And
conflict.
I told him, I was like, oh man, like when I, realized the conversation I was going to have with this guy, I was like, gosh, I really just don't like conflict. I'm saying that out loud. And he says, I was made for it.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I will say that, that it is both loving and, Christ honoring when we enter into conflict, but do so in a controlled manner, understanding what your end goal is, right? And that end goal cannot be to show that you're right.
Amen.
The end goal is to do what is right